Hi, welcome again. So today we are going to learn about order by. So what order by plays a role? So let's understand that. So definitely we want to retrieve some data in a desired format. So you must have seen, if you are played with Excel, you often wanted to sort it out, or when you see alphabetically, sometimes with the numbers, it depends. How do you want to sort it, the data? So in Excel, it's very easy. You click on the drop down and then you give them ascending or descending, right? In many websites also, there is a privilege given to us sometimes where we can, generally you guys do with Amazon, right? You try to order, you search something, and then you wanted to refine that results. You wanted to reorder that results based on the lower price, or maybe the customer satisfied 5 ratings, maybe feedback rating, or maybe available in stock. It depends. So you wanted to rearrange your results on the web page based on something. Now, how a SQL Server understand that it has to reorganize the result in return which you desire. So with help of order by, we can actually perform sorting basically using the order by syntax. It's very simple. For that, we have to use order by class, okay? And then let's see how the syntax goes. So sometimes we wanted to sort the result based on the column 1, column 2, and column 3, and depends. We can define any columns. Then you must be thinking, why do we need these many columns? Sometimes when there is a common data in column 1 and column 2, you want sorting to be performed based on column 3 or maybe column 4. Now, to understand more, one simple example is country will be same. Suppose for 5 of your customer, country is same. Then what is the second criteria to get sorted? Second criteria is state, which state they belongs, even though state is also same for 2 or 3 clients out of 5. Now third, you wanted to sort by city. So maybe their cities are different. Then your sorting action will perform based on the third column, because column 1 and column 2 are holding the same value. So your sorting should now depends in that case on the third column. Okay? Yeah. So this is how we can define. And then it used after the table name. You can put in between where, you can put many other things, but order by is at the end. So there are many pros and cons while using the order by, but let's first understand the basic. So there are 2 types of ordering which we can perform. One is ascending, another is descending. So it's just an opposite direction that we wanted to search, A to Z, Z to A. That is what ascending and descending. But in terms of numbers, basically smaller to greater, biggest or largest to smaller. If it is an integer data types which we are using in order by, depends which data types you are actually performing the sorting. Okay, let's see some examples. So you can see here, if you wanted to search, or sorry, if you wanted to sort or rearrange that result set based on the name. So the characters, you wanted to do it alphabetically, A to Z. Then it will perform based on the first character and then remaining, characters alphabetically. So D and E comes on the top, and then based on the S will come in the last, because I can see in the top 5, S is the lowest. as per the ascending order. Okay. In the same way, if you wanted to sort it out based on the numbers, then 28 is the smallest. It will come on the top if you apply the order by age column. Okay. So here is an example of a order by with descending. You can see when we say salary, order by salary descending, here this entire result set is being rearranged based on the highest to the lowest salary. You can see 6,000 on the top and then 5,500, 5,000, 4,500, right? This is a good example of descending. Part 2. In part 2, we are going to introduce few more things with order by, how order by actually goes, okay? So let's see. So you can see here, if you don't take it by default, it take ascending. Set star from customer, order by, we can provide n number of columns the way we want. Okay. Now, this is interesting. So here, can our arrangement and the sorting can be conditional? So yes, it can be. Suppose depends on some of the column values, we wanted to decide and change the way it should sort. Sometimes one thing is system understand A to Z, right? But suppose you want few things should come on the top. After that, it should follow a normal order of ascending and descending. So sometimes when as a human brain, we think something we want, after that it should apply whatever it should. In that case, we have to go conditional order by. To perform the conditional order by, first we have to understand the case statements. So the case statements you can understand our another video where we'll be totally talking about the case statement. But in general terms, just understand that something we are checking a value of a column. Based on that, we are supplying or providing another value, which will be later used for order by. So in this example, we are saying set star from customer, order by case address. So we are saying if address is Delhi, it should return 1. If it's Bhopal, it should return 2, and then 3, and then 4, and 5. It's a different, depends on the addresses, right? So we want, based on this, we want this to be get sorted by on the first place. We are numbering it. So we are returning an integer number so that it can perform an ascending operation based on the customers. We want to prioritize. In a normal SQL definition, daily comes on the D, fourth character in the A to Z, right? So many things will Ahmedabad, right? It can come as a, it belongs to A and it would have come on the top, but we want Delhi to come on the top, on the first, right? And we want Ahmedabad to come on the fourth. So we are customizing our arrangements. In that case, we can apply order by with the conditional formatting. This is called conditional order by arrangements. Okay. So the conclusion is it's good and it's very effective, and you have to use many places this particular keyword. In this class, you will be using many places because it's a daily activities that you have to use order by in many different places. Okay. Now let's understand more about classes. What else? So we understood in our previous session where class, right? Simply we provide the column and then we provide the values. That is nothing but a where class. Order by, we also understood we can give ascending and descending. What else? So group by is also one type of clause. For the group by, I have a separate video which you can refer after this. And there I explained how actually group by works, how it calculates each and everything.